Are you recording? Yeah. Okay. Welcome here to Chanute High School on Friday, February 28th. It's senior night, and the 13 and 7 Comets are facing the SEK foe Tigers. Starting for the Comets are all three of their seniors: number 12 Jillian Vogel, number 2 J.C. Lewis, number 55 Michaela Schonefer. Rounding out the starting lineup for the Comets, number 10 Brianna Wagner, number 15 Corey Babcock. The Comets are wearing their home whites with blue lettering and trim. There's an early foul by senior Jillian Vogel. That's going to be a first personal and the first team foul. On the shot by number 5 Beth, it looks like she's fouled by number 2 J.C. Lewis. That's going to be her first personal and the second team foul. 2 quick fouls here for the Comets, and it was a shooting foul, so Beth will be headed to the line. Beth makes both, opening up an early 2-point lead here for the Tigers. Here come the Comets, their first time possessing the ball, and looks like Corey Babcock will be taking it across the half-court line. She's going to drive, do some work underneath, go up with it, misses it, but gets a rebound. Puts it back up and misses it, goes right into the hands of Schonefer. Looks like Corey Babcock lost her shoe there, so officials will call a timeout on the floor for her to put it back on. Looks like we're having a little bit of trouble with the shoe there. She gets the shoe back on, and it looks like it's time to play basketball. She'll drive and give it out to Vogel. She throws it over to an open Wagner, who takes a three-point shot and makes it. Long pass down court. Schonefer tries to take it away, and they do. The Comets have the ball now. It's turnover by the Lions on their second, or Tigers on their second possession. Babcock's going to drive. No shot. There's a foul called. Foul is on number 5, Beth. That's going to be her first personal and the first team foul. Babcock gets it in underneath to Schonefer, who does a nice little hook shot and scores right underneath the basket. Hardesty tries to get it in to number 2 Tome, but it's taken away, and it'll be Blue Comet basketball now. Lewis is going to take the three-point shot. She overshoots it there, and it'll go out of bounds off of her. Fort Scott basketball. Looks like the Comets are going to press now as they lead by 3. Immediately, the pressure is starting to get to Fort Scott as Brianna Wagner hits it out of the hands of number 5, Beth. It goes out of bounds off of Wagner, though, and it'll stay Tiger basketball. Here comes Beth. She's going to drive, well defended by Schonefer. She does get it over to number 21 Lions, who goes up with it and misses it and gives up on the rebound, and it's Blue Comet basketball. They get it in, and then Jillian Vogel is fouled by looks like number 5, Beth. That's going to be her second personal and the second team foul of the half. Looks like Wagner tries a cross the court pass to a Lewis who wasn't ready for it, and so it goes over to the Tigers. They'll capitalize off of it, scoring 2 points as does Beth. Wagner's going to take the three-point shot. She leaves it short there. Rebounded by the Tigers. Turnover by the Tigers. Travel is called on number 3, Pryor. Coming in for the Comets, number 23, Maddie Craner, and number 3, Jacelyn Catron. Lewis gets it inside to Maddie, who turns around and gives it to Open Babcock. She makes a three-point shot. It's now a 4-point lead. Good hands there by Jason Catron, and it goes out of bounds off of the Comets, but it'll stay Tiger basketball. Get inside number 21, Lyons, who loses control of the ball. And it goes out of bounds off of a Comet, and it will stay Tiger basketball. Coming in for the Comets, number 24, Tyra Bogle. She'll be sending number 10, Brianna Wagner, to the bench. Lyons gets it over in the corner to number 10, Stewart. Takes a shot, misses it, and it's rebounded by the Comets. Babcock working on the arc. She gets it out to Bogle. And gives it to Craner, who drives. She's fouled on the shot. She misses the shot, but she'll be shooting 2 free throws. The foul is on number 10, Stewart. That's going to be her first personal and third team foul. Craner shooting 2. She misses the first. Here comes the second, and she misses it. Fight for the rebound. Jason Catron almost comes away with it. She goes on the floor. Jump ball is called, and alternating possessions will keep it with the Comets. Corey gets it into Lewis, who takes a three-point shot. She misses it, rebounded by Craner, who goes back up and scores 2. They get it underneath the lines, who pass it back out to Beth. High arcing three-point shot, and it goes in. Babcock pulls right up in front of Beth. She misses the shot. It'll go out of bounds, and it'll be Tiger basketball. And Brianna Wagner will come in for J.C. Lewis. Dangerous pass to Beth there. She keeps it and gives it underneath to Lyons. Pryor takes a shot, misses it, and it goes out of bounds. So it'll be Blue Comet basketball. Babcock drives and is fouled. Babcock's on number 5. That's going to be her third personal foul and the fourth team foul of the half. Babcock looks to drive, tries to get over to Catron, but throws it out of bounds instead. So another turnover by the Comets. It's Fort Scott basketball. Inbounds pass was thrown over number 3 Pryor's head. There's a race for it, and Catron tries to get it, but hits it out of bounds. Coming in for the Comets, number 55 Shonifer. She'll be replacing number 3 Catron. Beth passes it over to number 10 Stewart. Takes a three-point shot and makes it, and that'll tie the game up at 10 apiece. Again, the Comets are 7-3 in league, and that puts them in third place. Last time out, they lost to the Paola Panthers by a score of 10 points. So they look to correct their winning ways here right before Sub-State. Bogle in the corner gets it underneath to Shonifer. She'll take a shot. It's blocked, but a foul is called. Foul is on number 10 Stewart. That's going to be her second personal and fifth team foul. Coming in for the Comets, number 2 J.C. Lewis. And Michaela Shonifer makes both free throws there. Gives the Comets a lead back at 12-10. Number 15 Hardesty drives, but she had to give it up to Williams, who takes the two-point shot, misses it, fight for the rebound, and it goes to the Tigers. Pryor thought about the shot there, but decides to take it back out to Beth. They get it to an open Hardesty in the corner. She takes a shot, misses it, but the rebound goes out of bounds off of Michaela Shonifer. Coming in for the Tigers is number 44 Kinsey Whitehead, and she'll be replacing number 10 Maya Stewart. Madeline Craner hits the ball away, and here comes Tyra Bogle. She doesn't have the number, so she slows the game down. She'll give it to Babcock, who takes a three-point shot and make it. They get it over to Beth, who drives, puts up a floater, misses it, but rebounded by Whitehead. Gives it back out to Beth. The foul is on number 15, Babcock. That's going to be her first personal and third team foul. Beth drives and takes a two-point shot at the free throw line. She misses it, fight for the rebound. It goes out of bounds off of the Tigers, but the Comets have 1 second left to put up a last-ditch shot here at the buzzer. They get it out to Bogle, who takes it, and it won't be close. All right, at the end of one, the Comets lead the Tigers by a score of 15-10. Craner's going to drive, put up 2, and score. Beth working on number 23, Craner, and she gets fouled. That's going to be Craner's first personal and the 4th team foul. Stewart tries to feed number 20, Williams, underneath, and it's hit out by Schonifer. Number 3, Pryor takes a 3-point shot, misses it. Fight for the rebound. Wagner ends up with it, and she's fouled. The foul's on number 44, Whitehead. That's going to be her first personal and 6th team foul. Babcock's going to dribble it over to the right of center, take a 3-point shot, and make it. Lewis tries to save the ball from going out of bounds, but while doing so, she steps out of bounds with the ball, and it'll be a turnover for the Comets. Back in for the Tigers, number 21, Lyons. She will send Williams to the bench. Number 3, Pryor, takes a 3-point shot and makes it. They bring the Tigers within 15. Wagner looks to respond. She cannot, and the rebound is to number 3, Pryor. You get it over to Beth in the corner, takes a high arcing 3-point shot, overshoots it, rebounded by Babcock. And again, Wagner going to take the same 3-point shot, makes it this time. Here's Beth with the ball. They get it over to Pryor, guarded by Wagner. Long 2-point shot taken by Stewart. She misses it, and it's rebounded by Craner. Here comes Lewis. Open 3-point shot in the corner. She misses it. Rebound goes to Babcock of the Comets. Good hustle by Craner there. But looks like a carry is called, and a turnover by Babcock. It'll be Blue Comet basketball. Again, it's number 20, Williams on the free throw line. She thinks about the shot, but gives it back out to Beth. Another 3-point shot missed by Beth, and travel in the lane by Lions. It'll be a turnover, Tigers, and Blue Comet basketball. Babcock thinks about a 3-point shot, but Beth closed her out, so she dribbles over to the left a little bit, and she takes a 3-point shot, misses it, and rebounded by number 20, Williams. They try to feed 21 Lions underneath, and Wagner hits it out, but she fouls her. That's going to be her first personal and the 15th foul. Coming in for the Comets, number 11, Brinley Bancroft. She's going to send J.C. Lewis to the bench. Dangerous inbound pass, but Beth is able to corral it. She gives it over to number 10, Stewart, in the corner, who misses the 3-point shot. Wagner falls on the ball, but moves with it, so it'll be a travel, and it'll remain Tiger basketball. Williams take the 2-point jumper on the elbow, and she makes it. Bogle's going to give to Bancroft, who almost traveled there, but she gets it back out to Bogle, and Bogle will use the baseline to get over to Wagner. Has to give it up to Babcock, who tries to create space for herself. There's nothing there, so Wagner will take the wide open 3-point shot. Leaves it short there, and it's rebounded by Pryor. Try to get it to 21 Lions underneath, and it's taken away by Wagner. Good hands underneath there, and here comes Babcock. Wagner takes the 3-point shot and misses it off the brick. 5 for the rebound. Catron gets it and is fouled there. She'll be shooting a 1-on-1 as that was a 17 foul. The foul is on number 21 Lions. This can be her first personal and the 17th foul of the half. 2:30 left here to go in this opening half. Coming in for the Tigers, number 23, Farley. Katrin shooting a 1-and-1. She makes the first half and earns a second shot. Misses the second one, but gets the rebound off of the free throw, and they'll give it to Babcock, who takes a three-point shot in rhythm and misses it. And rebounded by Beth, and here come the Tigers. It goes out of bounds off of the Tigers. Number 15, Hardesty, threw it off of the back side of the backboard. So it'll be Blue Comet basketball as a turnover by the Tigers. Coming in for the Comets, number 55, Michaela Schonifer for Jacelyn Catron. Catron scores 2 there, or Craner scores 2. Timeout called by the Tigers. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. The Tigers come out of the timeout trailing by 9 to the Comets with about a minute left here in this first half. Foul on Craner there. That's going to be her second personal and the 6th team foul. They have one more to give before the Tigers will be shooting free throws. Beth loses control of the ball. Craner gets it and is fouled. Fouled by number 15, Hardesty. Looks like they ran into each other there, and Hardesty was a little bit shaken up, but she'll be coming out of the game, replaced by number 10, Maya Stewart. She misses the first half, and it's rebounded by number 23, Farley of the Tigers. Beth drives, puts up a little bit of a floater, misses it, and Craner gets out ahead of the traffic and shoots, scores, and is fouled. It's now a double-digit lead, the first one the Comets have opened up here in this half. The foul is on number 20, Williams. It's going to be her first personal and the 9th team foul of the half. Here's Craner with the and one attempt. She makes it easily, and it's now a 12-point lead for the Comets, their largest of the game. 9 seconds here left in the game. Beth is dribbling around. They're going to have to do something quick. Beth drives, loses the ball. It goes out of bounds. The Comets will have the ball, or it'll remain Fort Scott ball with 2.5 seconds left here in this second quarter. And the Tigers didn't know how much time was left there on the clock. They dribble it out. The Blue Comets lead 29-17 at the half. Welcome back here to Chanute High School. The Comets come out of halftime leading the Tigers 29 to 17. It's senior night again for the Comets as they have their last home game here, regular season home game for the rest of the season. They are playing the Fort Scott Tigers. The last time they're out, they lost to the Paola Panthers by 10. Babcock with the early 2 points here for the Comets, 31 to 17 now. The announcement was just timeout called by the Tigers. It's going to be a 30-second timeout, very quick here into the game. The announcement was just made that the Blue Comet wrestling team leads Marysvale 108 to 63. Again, 4 Comet wrestlers are in the title match. Trent Clemens at 106, Colton Meisner at 113, Parker Winder at 160, and then Braden Dillo at 185. He beat the undefeated #1 wrestler in the state today in overtime. So those 4 will be moving on to the title match tomorrow after backsides. So again, good luck to them and good luck to everyone else wrestling for the state title. Something that the Comets have not been able to do, and something that head coach Andy Albright really, really wants. So, all right, the Tigers now have the ball. They are down by 15, or they're down by 14 here early in this second half. Babcock tries to make it 17, but misses the 3-point shot, and it's rebounded by number 10, Stewart. Turnover by the Tigers. Here comes Babcock, gives it over to Craner, and they score in transition. Cross court pass, trying to get it to Beth. Goes out of bounds, and it's Blue Comet basketball, an early turnover by the Tigers. Coming in for the Tigers, number 20, Williams. She will be sending Lyons to the bench. Maddie Craner travels underneath, so it's turnover for the Comets, and it'll be Tiger basketball. Coming in for the Tigers, number 44, Whitehead. She'll be sending number 15, Hardesty, to the bench. And it's Tiger basketball now. They trail by 16 with 6 minutes left in the game, or in the quarter. Beth thinks about the 3-point shot, decides against it, and she'll give it to Pryor in the corner, who gives it right up to Stewart, who then turns the ball over to the Comets. Craner ahead of traffic. Throws it off of a Tiger, and it'll go into Lewis's hands after that. Babcock thinks about 2 3-point shots. She'll give it to Lewis, who then takes the 3-point shot, misses it, and rebounded by Pryor. Here's Pryor with the ball now. She gives it over to Stewart, who tries to get it underneath to Whitehead, and it's turned over. So now it's Blue Comet basketball. Coming in for the Comets, number 3, Jacelyn Cater, number 11, Burnley Bancroft, and number 24, Tyra Bogle. All right, here comes Babcock now. Again, her team leads by 16. Looks like there's a foul called away from the ball on number 44, Whitehead. That's going to be her second personal and the first team foul of the half here. We get it into Wagner, who takes a corner three-point shot and makes it. 19-point lead now for the Comets. Whitehead takes a corner shot, makes up for the foul, and scores 2. Give to Bancroft, who drives and travels underneath and turns it over. Whitehead tries to get it over to number 3, Pryor. The ball is taken away by Corey Babcock, and she will take the transition 3, and she misses it, and Whitehead gets a rebound. Good hands there by Brianna. Good hustle play by Wagner. It's going to go out of bounds off of her, but she hit the pass away. Coming in for the Comets, number 23, Craner, and number 55, Shonifer. All right, turnover by the Tigers. Here comes Babcock with the ball. She foul called. Foul called on number 44, Whitehead. That's going to be her third personal and second team foul.
Third personal, second team foul. In for the Tigers, number 15.
Coming in for the Tigers, number 15, Hardesty. Ball is almost stolen by Beth. Babcock keeps it, but then gives it to Craner, and it goes away. Looks like it's a jump ball, and the arrow favors the Tigers. All right, turnover by the Tigers, and here comes Babcock. And Wagner takes a three-point shot and scores. It's now a 20-point lead, and they open up the largest lead of the game. Here's Pryor. She's going to take it to the top and pass it over to Hardesty. She gives it up to Williams, who takes a shot and misses it. But there's a travel called. And it's turnover by the Comets. And coming in for the Comets, number 2, J.C. Lewis. Sending Tyra to the line, or sending Tyra to the bench. Here's Pryor in the corner, and she'll take it back out to the top and give it up to Beth. And then gives it to Williams, who takes the free throw line shot. And then Pryor will take the three-point shot and miss it. Fight for the rebound. It goes to Babcock. Shonifer working on Whitehead. She shoots over her, misses it. But Craner gets a rebound and is fouled by on the putback.
Foul ball number 44, Kinsey Whitehead, her fourth personal, third team foul.
That's going to be her fourth personal. And that will send Craner to the line. And that's the third team foul All 3 of those this half have been committed by Whitehead. She makes the second of her 2 free throw shots. Beth's going to take the 3-point shot. High archer, and it goes in. Nothing but net. 22-40 now. Here's Babcock to drive, gives it over to Schonifer, and an easy 2 points for the Comets. Pryor will take the 3-point shot in transition. She'll miss it. Fight for the rebound. It goes to Craner. And the corner 3-point shot taken by Lewis. Misses it. Fight for the rebound. Wagner gets it, goes back up with it, misses it. But it goes. The rebound goes to Craner, who shoots and scores. It's now a 22-point lead for the Comets. And this is the closing minutes here of the third quarter. And Beth will take the 3-point shot again. She misses it off the backboard this time, but the rebound goes to number 12, number 15, Hardesty. She tries to go back up with it, but is fouled by Schonifer. That's going to be her first personal and the first team foul of the half. She misses the first of 2. Coming in for the Tigers, it's going to be number 21, Lions. And number 14, and all right, here comes her second free throw attempt. And she makes that one. And coming in for the Tigers, number 10, Maya Stewart. She will send Beth to the line, or to the bench. And then also checking in for the Tigers, number 14, Mackenzie Murphy. Looks like the Comets will be content to hold for the last shot of this third quarter. Craner drives and is fouled. She misses the shot, but is fouled, so she'll be shooting 2 free throws. It's on number 10, Stewart. That's going to be her third personal and the 14th foul. She misses the first of 2, and coming in for the Comets, number 24, Tyra Brogel, and number 11, Brinley Bancroft. They came in for Babcock and Craner, who will be taking a breather here for the closing seconds of this third quarter. It goes out of bounds, and the Comets have 2.3 seconds to work with here to score 2, and Babcock checks back in. After a brief break, she comes in for Bancroft. And here she comes, last second shot. She shoots it and misses it.
And after 3, leading are your Chanute Blue Comets over the Fort Scott Tigers, 45-23.
All right, coming here into the fourth quarter, the Comets hold a commanding lead here over the Tigers. They got it to 20 points midway through the third, and the Tigers really haven't been able to come much closer. And Lewis will look to add to that lead with a three-point shot. She misses it, but rebounded by Craner, who goes back up and also misses that. But she's having a big game underneath the basket there. And here comes Beth in transition, going quick. She goes underneath. Shot is blocked by Shonifer, but a foul is also called on Shonifer. That's going to be her second personal and second team foul. Beth makes the first of two. And she misses the second one, rebounded by Wagner. Beth is able to get her hands on the ball. Jump ball is called, and the arrow favors the Tigers. Beth takes the three-point shot, misses it, fight for the rebound, and a jump ball is called, and the arrow will now favor the Comets. Babcock, Wagner, and Lewis keep just passing it back and forth between each other. Now Babcock breaks the trend, gives it to Craner, who drives and gives it out to Lewis, who's wide open. Fight for the rebound, and Wagner ends up with it, goes back up and scores two. They get it over to Beth underneath, but she dribbles it off of her foot, goes out of bounds, and it's a turnover for the Tigers. Babcock gives it over to Lewis. Babcock gets open and takes a three-point shot, misses it. Rebound goes out of bounds off of Wagner there, and it'll be Tiger basketball. A good hustle there, a good hustle play for Wagner, but she's not able to bring the rebound in. Turnover by the Comets, or by the Tigers, 14 Murphy. But then Wagner gets a ball and travels and gives it right back to the Tigers. Good hands by Craner there. She taps the ball away, but it remains Tiger basketball. Five minutes to go here in the game, and the Comets lead 47-24. It's a 23-point lead for the Comets. And Beth puts up a floater right underneath the basket, misses it, but five for the rebound. It goes out of bounds off of the Comets and remains Tiger basketball. And Beth will take the corner three. This time she makes it. She brings it within 20. And Lewis thinks about responding, but doesn't. She gives it up. Looks like she tried to get it to Babcock, but Craner took the pass away and gave it up to Schonifer, who was fouled on the shot. It's on number 5, Beth. That's going to be her 4th personal. And it'll send Schonifer to the free throw line, shooting 2. She misses the first, but has one more opportunity here. She will capitalize on it, and it's now 48-27 in favor of the Comets. Turnover by the Tigers. Here comes Lewis. Wolf is called, and looked like she traveled a little bit, but nonetheless it stays with her. Lewis thinks about the three-point shot at the top. Instead drives, tries to get 2, but doesn't. Michaela gets a rebound and scores. Here's Beth playing with 4 fouls. Guarded by, looks like both Craner and Lewis. And she tries to get it over to number 2, but it's missed, and here comes Craner in transition. Shot is blocked by Beth, but she gets the rebound, goes back up, makes that shot. It's now a 25-point lead for the Comets with 3.5 minutes here to go in this 4th quarter. They get it underneath to number 23, Farley. Her shot is blocked by Schonifer, but Michaela fouls her. That's going to be her 3rd personal and the 3rd team foul for the Comets this half. Farley makes the first of 2. Looks like coming in for the Comets, number 12, Jillian Vogel. Number 24, Tyra Bogle. Number 3, Jason Catron. And she makes both of them. Never mind, the second one's waved off. Looks like it was a lane violation. Lewis thinks about the three-point shot over there, but it's cut off quickly. Vogel will take it, misses it, rebounded by Catron. Has to go back out to Jillian. She drives, tries to put up a shot, and it's blocked. And a turnover by the Comets. Number 2, Addie Fowler, takes that shot, misses it. 5 for the rebound, and the Comets, there's a foul. It's on number 55, Schonifer. That's going to be her 4th. And the 4th team foul. Coming in for the Tigers, number 25, Allie Hawkins. Long 2-point shot by Fowler is made. 22-point lead now for the Comets, and they turn the ball right back over. There's now around 2 minutes left to go here in the game. Here's Fowler, guarded by Catron. She has to get it over to number 32, Bukowski. Her shot is missed, but it gets hung up between the backboard and the glass, and it's now stuck up there. Foul called on Vogel. That's going to be her second personal, fifth team foul. Bukowski's passing underneath to number 14, Murphy. Is good. She takes a shot and misses it, but is fouled by Chanute. That's her fifth personal, and coming in for Chanute, number 11, Bancroft will replace her. She is fouled out in her last home game, as it is senior night. So a standing ovation for her, as she has played varsity primarily all 4 years. So. Murphy makes the first free throw, and coming in, number 23, Grace Thompson. 22, Grace Thompson, and she comes in for number 2, J.C. Lewis. Again, another standing ovation, as it is senior night, and J.C. is a senior. Murphy will make both free throw shots. And Jillian will take the three-point shot and make it. Foul called on number 11. Pardon me, number 22, Grace Thompson. That's her first personal. 17th foul, and Jillian Vogel will be called out of the game after a three-point shot. Another standing ovation for the Blue Comets. And for the Comets, number 5, Preston Keating. Both free throw shots are made by Murphy, and it's now 55-34, a 21-point lead for the Comets. We are within now a minute remaining here in the game. Brindley underneath, and Tyra will drive and give it over to Thompson. Gives it up to Bancroft, who drives, and a foul's called on number 2, Fowler. That's going to be her first personal and 6th team foul.
Also, senior parents, please congregate in the south hallway. Once again, senior parents, please congregate to
Comets don't look like they can. Keating takes a three-point shot, misses it. It's rebounded by the Tigers, and that ought to do it here for the game as 5 seconds are left, and the seconds tick away. The Comets will win their final SEK game of the season by a score of 55-34.
And your final score, Blue Comets 55 over the Fort Scott Tigers 34.
A good person who's straight don't